Video works. Here's why. One video a day is 7 a week. That's 30 a month. Reposted across 5 platforms, that's 150 touch points. If you only get 1,000 views each, you've reached a stadium full of people. So why isn't everyone doing this? Because if you think about it, your customers are already watching. On a break, in bed at 11 o'clock at night, they are just not watching you. And you watch those videos yourself, but you never thought of making one, have you? Maybe you're shy, maybe you don't want to invest in expensive equipment, or you simply don't have the time. Meanwhile, you've got a website, a landing page, or a funnel page, but you're not getting enough traffic, so let me show you how to fix that with AI videos. And make sure to stick till the end because we're going to start by the entry-level one and going to crank this up as we go along to the most viral type of video. Now, the reason nobody keeps this up is not the shyness or the gear. Just to give you an example, to produce a 30-second video the conventional way, you're looking at over 2 hours of work to achieve that alone. Now, unless you have a team behind you, that's simply not viable. So the only way for this to work is if something else does the heavy lifting for you. Now, obviously, I've tried quite a few solutions already and they all have their pros and cons. But for most businesses, what you want is something easy to use, that doesn't require a degree to operate, and that creates videos that you'd be happy to put your name on. And I think I just found the ideal solution for you guys. It's called VEED. It's an all-in-one AI video creation platform. Oh, and by the way, all the animations so far in this video, including the football stadium, have all been made using VEED. And all you need for this is 30 to 45 minutes per week to batch record your videos. No camera, no editor, no crew. Okay, let me show you. Very good. So the tool we're going to use for this is called VEED.io. As always, I leave all the links in the description below. And with it, you can create pro-level videos in the blink of AI. Clever, huh? And the best part is that you can start completely free and follow along with me. And once logged in, this is your dashboard. This is where you can start creating. So from here, there's a few different options. You can start from scratch. You can use the AI playground. You can create from a prompt or even generate videos with characters. Very good. So now you're probably wondering, but how do I apply this to my business? Well, the first thing first, it doesn't matter what you do. So it could be a plumber, a hairdresser, or have a shop on the main street. It's all the same workflow for everyone. So what sort of video can you actually create? Well, what I would do is start with the questions you get asked all the time. So let's take an example here. A family-run accounting firm based in the northwest of Ireland, and they provide a few different services. So these services are the answer to a lot of different questions people have on their mind. And for this firm, there's tax deadline, expenses, when to go limited, or VAT-related stuff and things like this. And that alone is a month worth of content. So let's take the first one. And that's a big one. Am I paying too much tax? So let's create something around this. So we're going to use their latest model here, the AI playground. And as you will see, it's super easy to use. So you start by describing the video that you want to create. You select the model that you want to use. So as you can see, I have 3 of them here being suggested. So these are featured models, but you can select other models as well. And each model is designed for a specific case scenario. As you can see, this one is for cinematic videos. This one is for specifically voiceovers and sound effects. Like this one, extremely detailed cinematic videos, and so on and so on. So feel free to select any of those. Otherwise, like we said, 3 of them are featured here already, and all of them use a different amount of credits, which are mentioned here by the side. Next, you're going to select your formats. You have portrait, square, or landscape. So depending where you're planning to upload those videos, make sure to select the right one. And you can also select the length of the video. So if you use this model here, Kling 2.5 Turbo, you are locked into 5-second video. Now, if you use this one here, Seedance, for instance, here you can select different length of videos. It could be 4 seconds, 5, 10, or 15 seconds, and it may vary depending on the model you're going to select, obviously. And then you can also add a reference picture if you wanted to. So in our case, I'm just going to leave it blank. So let's try this prompt here. So what you want is to appeal to your target audience. So when they scroll down their feeds, this will become a scroll stopper for them. So something relatable, obviously. So you could have something like this. A plumber reads a letter he just received and looks worried. And this works for an electrician, a roofer, a hairdresser, whichever way, okay? So let's try this. Very good. So this is done now. So let's have a quick look. So just to mention, this is just a video. There is no sound here. And as you can see, it created exactly what we asked for. It's a plumber in his own environment. As you can see, got a letter and he's worried. So now all you have to do is to download it and let me show you what it could look like. So it doesn't matter which social media platform you're going to use. This could be X, like I have at the moment, and you can create a post like this one. Are you a plumber located in and around Athlone? Wondering if you pay too much taxes? And then the phone number to discuss ways to reduce these. Now, if I were a plumber in and around this area, I'd be very likely to give you a call. Again, depending on business context, you might want to create a video using a character. Now here you can upload your own picture if you wanted to, either by uploading a file, you can upload from your phone, you can start by recording, or even start with AI. Now in most cases, as the owner of the business, you want to be in the front line, obviously, you want to show your face. So I found this picture here online. There you go, and then you can adjust this as well. You can add rounded corners, whichever you want really. As you can see, all the features are here by the side. Feel free to play around with this. You can adjust the brightness, the contrast, the exposure, and so on and so on. So let's generate the video, okay? So as you can see, there are a few different prompts here that are being suggested to us. If you're happy enough, all you have to do is to press tab. So let's do that, okay? And then we can add our own prompt. So right here, I'm going to add 65% of Irish businesses are paying too much taxes. So chances are you are too. And just for good measures, I'm just going to add something here at the start. Make the person say, and then this is our quote, okay? But now I'm just realizing it's only 5 seconds, so this is maybe too long. So I'm just going to keep the start. So 65% of Irish businesses are paying too much taxes. So let's run this. Very good. And here's the video based on what I specifically asked for. So this is our avatar picture here. And let's see how this turned out to be. Okay, so we have sound this time.
65% of Irish businesses are paying too much taxes.
Well, this is quite realistic, to be honest. Now, let me show you the most viral type of video you can create using VEED. Okay, so let's crank this up a little bit now and let's generate a talking head video. And there you have it. Create viral talking head videos in one click. And this is the exact type of video that has the potential to go viral and generate a lot of sales for you guys. So as you can see, AI generated content and UGC style creators to educate, promote, and sell. So this is the main purpose here, okay? So let's create something together. And it all starts with prompting your idea, or you can start with the script. So let's go with the prompt. And right here underneath, we have a few different ideas. So as you can see, it could be generate a thought leadership script discussing a controversial truth in the B2B industry, or it could be related to a webinar. Maybe a sales outreach, industry trend update. And if you need more ideas, you can always refresh here. And as you can see, company news, product launch, success stories, product spotlight, and so on and so on. So let's try something out, okay? So for this, maybe you're going to go with the company news here. And perhaps instead of announcing a major company milestone, we could announce a new tax rate scheme available. So let me tweak this around quickly. So let's try this, a formal but exciting video announcing a major tax rebate introduced by the Irish government, and the video with a call to action to act right now, don't delay. So let's try this, okay? Excellent, and this is what it came up with. So as you can see, we have a podcast, show host type of presenter here, the nice light in the background, a little plant and all that, so very welcoming. Let's listen to it for a few seconds, okay? So let me play this.
Today, the Irish government is announcing a major tax rebate for eligible citizens and businesses. This rebate is one of the most significant fiscal relief measures introduced this year. Eligible households and businesses will see direct reductions in their tax bills. The rebate aims to boost disposable income and support economic recovery across the country. Application processes have been simplified to ensure fast and secure delivery of funds. This measure represents a clear commitment to economic fairness and shared prosperity. Act now to claim your rebate and secure your share of this vital support without delay.
Well, to be honest, that looks very good and very professional, immediately straight out of the box. Now you can customize everything here, top to bottom, literally, So for instance, if you wanted to change the text here, so today the Irish government is announcing a major tax rebate for eligible citizens and businesses. Maybe it's just for businesses. So I'm just going to remove this, okay? And we can change the second one, maybe introduce in years instead of this year, okay? Now you may have noticed here on top, it says lip sync will be applied in final video. So don't worry if it doesn't match your text just right now. It will do so in the final revision. And again, everything is fully customizable. Maybe you want a female presenter, maybe an older gentleman, whichever, So you can change the character here. And if you scroll down, you have all these different options available to you. So let's say maybe for an accounting firm, I'm going to go maybe with Emma here, okay? So next, let's customize the voice perhaps. And Emma is obviously Irish, so let's select a different accent here. So I'm going to go with English Ireland. You can select the tone of voice or maybe narrative story, confident, conversational. I'm going to go with conversational for this one. And then it will narrow this down into a few different options here. And then you can also add subtitles. And this is quite important because a lot of people now watch videos without the sound on. So let's select something here. Maybe perhaps this one looks very professional. And for those who will listen with the sound on, you might want to add music as well. And again, you can narrow this down depending on the type of platform, if it's trending and things like this. You know, as you can see, lifestyle blog, trending on TikTok, now trending. So I'm just going to select this one here as an example, okay? So let's just add the soundtrack and let's go ahead with this. And there you go, this is the finished product, so let's have a quick look, okay?
Today, the Irish government is announcing a major tax rebate for eligible businesses. This rebate is one of the most significant fiscal relief measures introduced in years. Eligible households and businesses will see direct reductions in their tax bills. The rebate aims to boost disposable income and support economic recovery across the country. Application processes have been simplified to ensure fast and secure delivery of funds.
Well, that's pretty conclusive, isn't it? As you can see, very professional looking video with the soundtrack as well, the music behind it, and she does have an Irish accent. So once you found your style and the type of video you like to publish, you can create a template. And with this, you can turn any project into a reusable template. And again, like I said, this is going to save you a little bit of time every single week. And then if you want to, you can create your brand kit as well, so that you'll end up with a unified look throughout all your video content. And last but not least, VEED is also obviously available in multiple languages. And they go from one prompt to a video, and then you can do that once a week, put it out on 5 different platforms, and very soon you'll see an increase in inquiries for your products and services. As always, I'll leave all the links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.